To the Aidens. The Aidens itself looks great. 15 minutes Lake Cook to Montrose, outbound the same. Inbound Kennedy, traffic's heavy from 190 coming out of O'Hare to Canfield. More delays kick in at Harlem. Drive time O'Hare to downtown is 29 minutes, a little quicker than the express lanes. Outbound 21 minutes, downtown to the airport. Out of Eisenhower, it's heavy starting at Manheim, 43 minutes, 390 to downtown. Outbound 30. Inbound Stevenson, 31 minutes, 355 to the drive. Ryan is 20 minutes from 95th to downtown. 8094 westbound, traffic is slow from Ripley to Clay. That's traffic. I'm Jim Telemonte on AM 560 The Answer.
Worried about basement flooding? Time to call Permaseal, 800-421-SCAL. Chicago's Morning Answer continues next. In our AM 560 Weather Center, meteorologist Steve Williams.
Sunshine, it'll be hot and humid today, breezy and a high 95. Clear and warm tonight, low 75. A sunny hot day tomorrow, the high at 94. And then partly sunny, a thunderstorm, warm and humid on Friday, the high Friday 89. I'm Steve Williams on AM 560, The Answer.
77 at O'Hare. Next news at 8:30. Chicago's Morning Answer with Dan and Amy continues next on AM 560, The Answer.
Listen to AM 560, The Answer, online at 560theanswer.com, on the AM 560 mobile app, on your Alexa-powered smart speaker, on TuneIn, iHeart, and radio.com. This is Chicago's Morning Answer with Dan Proft and Amy Jacobson on AM 560, The Answer.
Good morning, Dan and Amy. And just noticed this data point. Somebody tweeted it my way. Thanks to Milton Keynes for doing so. The number of COVID-related deaths listed on yesterday afternoon's Cook County Medical Examiner ledger, 5. The number of deaths due to cardiovascular disease, 8. The day he announced tightening restrictions on restaurants with his mask order we were discussing last hour, you have more deaths from cardiovascular disease than from COVID. And my reaction to that is that we're lucky to have JB as governor. Otherwise, we might also see a ban on fatty foods in response to the deaths by cardiovascular disease. But we know there's no chance of that under JB.
Oh,
so that's great. But I mean, that's the response,
well, no,
right?
No,
if something causes death, then you ban it, you prohibit it, you pretend that you can control nature. And stop it from existing. We're going to control. We're going to conquer it all. Another important story, too, before we get back to pedestrian matters like public safety and the economy. The big things that the city council is tackling right now. So this is important.
And this is real, folks. This is not from The Onion.
No, it's real work done by your duly elected aldermen, your feudal lords on the city council. Who are focused on the big things that impact your quality of life.
This is so bad.
Women will soon be allowed to bear more flesh in Chicago establishments that sell liquor in a move aldermen advanced yesterday to settle a federal lawsuit by a transgender woman. The ordinance removes reference to gender from the liquor license statutes governing how much flesh can be shown by performers in various Chicago establishments. Flesh by performers, sure. So women in those establishments would no longer be required to affix pasties or use other latex coverings on their breasts while performing in such places. The breasts of men pretending to be women have now been freed.
Oh, so if you're transgender, so like the Kit Kat, so they can walk around just with full bare breasts?
I don't know what the Kit Kat is.
Oh, it's a transvestites. They dance, and they're
Right.
beautiful women, men.
Now you know
what's
why
going on.
I don't know what it is. Okay.
It's on
Yeah.
Halstead and Waveland.
Yeah. This is
Great halibut.
So. Yeah. So this is important. Great halibut at the Kit Kat.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. A halibut at the Kit Kat was the name of my high school band. It was a Frankie Goes to Hollywood cover band.
Great
Did you know that?
martinis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We killed 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of outdoor seating,
Reflex.
but the strippers are inside.
But so just so you know,
Okay, so now they can be full bare-breasted.
because I don't want this to become an issue that divides us, that further polarizes the city, that's used as a cause célèbre for the rioters This
is
the city council is again diffused this volatile situation. So, good news: men pretending to be women do not have to wear pasties at these adult entertainment establishments in Chicago.
that I've been to. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that should prop up the economy, pun intended.
Heyo,
For more on what might be going on this weekend,
which is very serious.
in addition to the Black Lives Matter boycott the business district effort, there's a event called Back the Blue Shopping Spree on the Mag Mile this Saturday as well. I wonder if the Back the Blue Shopping Spree folks are going to run into the Black Lives Matter folks and how that will go. To give us some background on what this event will entail, we're pleased to be joined by Martin Riggs, who's the community organizer of the event. Martin Riggs, by the way, is a pseudonym because obviously this gentleman loves Mel Gibson. That's the Mel Gibson character in Lethal Weapon. And he hates Danny Glover, and therefore he's a racist. No, I'm kidding. Martin Riggs, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for having me.
All right, so tell
Martin Riggs of the Chicago Ridges.
Okay. Martin Riggs, if that is your real name. Tell us about the Back the Blue Shopping Spree, what you're doing.
Well, this was planned a while ago. One of the things that started it was I was down there for the shooting in Streeterville of that rapper. I was literally a block away when it went down.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in the area, and it's just a mess. And you see all these independent businesses and stuff boarded up, and then that happens, and all the other stuff that's happening. And, you know, some of them have been down there a while, and these folks are about to lose their businesses. And
well, one more
in a handbasket. It's crazy.
right, and one more looting incident, and we will become Detroit. I think. I mean, there's no way with their insurance premiums and everything. There's no way they can rebuild.
No, and see, and that's the thing. And I noticed on your tweet, Amy, you pinned the Black Lives Matter leader on there saying it's okay she encourages it, supports it, and condones looting, that businesses have insurance. Look, in the end, and I know how the insurance game goes in case people don't know it, we're going to pay for it anyway. Rates are going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Those increases get passed to consumers. We have to pay for it, and we're tired of paying. And Chicago, I don't know if you notice, and the pulse of the country, we have people standing up against Black Lives Matter in Inglewood, trying to shut down the expressway. There was a Back to Blue rally out by Midway. They applied for a permit a month ago, and they had the Black Lives Matter shut down the expressway, get approved for a permit, but their permit was denied. And it tells you what these politicians are hoping for.
Yeah, so I get the rationale for the effort to support police, to support businesses. So give us a flavor of what you all intend to do, how big you hope this to be, some of those details.
Well, from what I got, it's going to be pretty big, and it's just going to support our police.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to get everybody gift cards and tell them to go to
You're buying, Dan.
Tiffany or something?
I'm starting at Tiffany's with your credit card.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, you know, we have to support our police and support these independent shops. Obviously, your big companies are able to absorb a hit, but for how long are they going to be able to hit before they start pulling out of the Mag Mile?
Uh-huh.
So where's the meeting spot? Where?
I don't. Oh, the meeting spot was at the Tribune building.
Okay.
And then we're just going to head north.
The Tribune's no longer at that building. Did you know that?
Well, I'm born and raised in Chicago. It'll always be the Tribune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fine.
It's like Fox Park. It'll always be Comiskey Park.
Correct. You're correct about that.
BLM, they decided to have their rally first, and then you countered with the Back the Blue?
We had it. I said it. A bunch of us set it up a while ago.
Okay.
And this was after the August 9th shenanigans. And
Is that what they were,
Sunday
shenanigans?
Shooting.
Yeah.
So, well, I can't use what I want to
no,
say.
I
but
know.
then
I'm
somebody sent me a message and said, "Hey, are you aware of this? That they're doing this?" You know what? I met you at the Back the Blue rally by the statue where it used to be, but they came there. They were banging a cowbell.
Yeah.
More
Some
cowbell, just like Blue
Tonka
Oyster
toys.
Cult.
That's what their little toys.
That's what I told them. More cowbell.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
So, all right. So you're meeting at the Trib building. Then you're going to disperse and you're going to divide up the businesses to patronize. I suppose. And then, what have you talked to police or anything like that? Given the commingling of your people wanting to back the blue and back businesses, and the Black Lives Matter people wanting people to boycott the businesses. How's that going to proceed?
Having had a career in law enforcement and knowing people in the 18th district, yes, they know we're going to be out there.
Okay, so you feel comfortable that police are going to be there, the necessary police presence to keep everybody safe, and if there's some jawboning, it won't escalate, that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, listen, we're not there to start trouble or anything.
Right.
We're there to support these businesses. These people have to survive, and our mayor's doing a bang-up job. So.
You know where I'd go if I was going to participate in this, but
The Disney store?
I've got a tea time. No, the Disney store. What? Weird.
To get your princess costume.
Yeah, sure. No, I'll tell you what. Go to. I don't even know if it's open. This is how insulated I've been. You want the best prime rib sandwich in the city for lunch? What time are you convening?
3:45.
Okay, well, so for an early dinner then, maybe a snack before dinner. Best prime rib sandwich in Chicago. You're Chicago, and you should know the answer to this. Where is it? Come on, Briggs. Where is it?
Gibson's.
No, wrong.
What about
wrong? Actually,
Lowry's?
Gibson's is great. Lowry's is old
Lowry's is
school.
good.
Like a lot.
Oh, I
No.
love
No. That's not the
Now
answer.
I'm hungry.
Bandera Grill.
I've never been there.
Bandera Grill, right on
what is
Michigan
it
Avenue.
called?
Bandera Grill, right on Michigan
Second
Avenue.
floor, right?
We're just down from the Trib building.
What used to
Yeah,
be
you
the
walk. You
Okay.
go up the escalator.
I've never been.
Yeah.
Is it still open?
It's as far as I know. I don't know. It's hard
We're
to
gonna
keep
find
track
out
of it.
Saturday then.
All right. And do you have like partnering organizations, or how are you getting the word out other than like doing media hits like this
Yeah,
one?
there's neighborhood pages. I did invite Alderman Hopkins. I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard.
The alderman of the ward there in Streeterville.
Uh-huh.
And so through different various other social media platforms, we've used had a couple. There's other people promoting it through other pages. So it's the Streeterville and River North pages, and people that and here you just saw what happened the other day. Some woman right there, Grand in Michigan, 85-year-old woman got robbed, and I've had enough.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everyone else has. And, when you stand up to them, back in the day on the streets and everything, we called it, well, how to fight crazy, be crazier. And they back down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you this. There's right, there's wrong, and then what's necessary for the greater good. And our police got to know that we stand behind them and we're with them. And what happened down there when all of a sudden you have all these politicians going after the police because they kettled the crowd after a cop was beaten over the head with a skateboard.
Right.
No.
So,
and it's like,
so is this mostly city denizens that are you're recruiting, or are you hoping people will caravan in from the suburbs too?
no, there's people coming from all over.
Okay, good.
All over. I'm getting all kinds of messages from people. Hey, we appreciate what you're doing. People are starting to have enough. I mean, they're sick of it. And so if we don't do nothing and let it continue, we are going to become Detroit.
Why don't you? Why don't you go over to Lester Lampert too? We had him on the show. The CEO there, David Lampert, who actually wrote this open letter to Lightfoot, stood up, and so a few businesses are willing to do that. As Carol Markowitz wrote about New York, this goes on with Lightfoot and Pritzker across the board, whether it's COVID lockdowns or appeasing the mob, because Chicagoans are not speaking up. So this is good that you're doing it. But go over to Lester Lampert. Why don't you buy everybody who attends a watch as sort of an incentive?
Okay.
All right. So give us the details again, Martin Briggs, if that is your real name, and it's not.
Riggs.
Martin Riggs.
Yeah.
Is his name.
Riggs.
Yeah.
Riggs. That's what I said.
Yes, the Chicago Ridges.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Ridge. Ridge is
All
the
right.
Chicago Ridges. All right. Give us the details about what's happening on Saturday
So
afternoon.
back to blue. shopping spree, support the Mag Mile. And it's at 4 o'clock at the old Tribune building on Michigan Avenue. And I'm going to give a plug. There's another one actually tomorrow at 7. There's a Back to Blue blessing and roll call on the southwest side, Garfield Ridge, St. Daniel the Prophet parking lot for the 8th District of the Chicago Police Department.
Okay. All right.
So,
all right. And if you see John Cass loitering in front of the Tribune building with his, what is it?
Pen and paper.
Not cigarette. What do they call those things again?
Oh, vaping?
Yeah, vaping or
pen.
whatever it is.
Oh.
He does. Tell him.
He
Tell
vapes?
him it's over. The Tribune has left. Just get on with your life, John. All right.
Hey, how about that Cannizzaro getting invited to go to the White House?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Chicago FOP President John Cannizzaro, friend of the show, absolutely. Future mayor of the city of Chicago.
He doesn't know it yet, but
we'll
we're
see.
going to make it happen.
All right, Martin Ridge of the Chicago Ridges.
so bad.
Yes.
We'll see you. See you. Amy will be there.
I might be there.
Well,
I'm
Amy,
still at 50-50.
Amy might be there. Maybe if you buy her a watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trip Tower,
I'll buy
4
you
p.m.
two.
Trip Tower, 4 p.m. Back to Blue shopping spree on the Mag Mile this Saturday, 4 p.m. Trip Tower. Be there. Thanks so much for joining us, and good luck
Hey,
with the
thanks
event.
for your time. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And he joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Listen to podcasts of Dan and Amy from the AM 560 mobile app. Download it today at 560theanswer.com/mobile.
Signature Bank is Chicago's fastest growing independently owned business bank. It's a bank where relationships still matter. Signature Bank knows your name and your story. I'm Dan Proft, and I know this because Signature Bank is my business bank.
I'm Dan Horn, co-owner of Horn McGowan Insurance Agency, a third-generation family-owned business founded in 1959 and a new customer of Signature Bank. When our previous bank couldn't secure a PPP loan for our business, we were referred to Signature. Right from the start, we were well taken care of. Our account was handled by one of the founders of the bank who offered real help in our time of need. Signature Bank is a better fit for our business because, like Horn McGowan Insurance Agency, they are local and they get things done. Signature's technology made our banking transition seamless, but it's their outstanding personal service that made all the difference.
Signature Bank is looking for